Hey, farming peeps, Toaster12 here. And yes, it's time for another lunchtime discussion. This time, it's not going to be exactly the way it used to be, per se. I'm not going to bitch the whole time. It's, well, to me, it's a little different anyway. To y'all, it may not be. This time, I have to say kudos to Giants. This is probably the first time I've ever said that. Actually, I think it is anyway. Because some of the stuff they have done for FS22, in my opinion, is truly epic. I'm still anticipating, and as OTD would say, Old Timer Dave, I guess cautiously optimistic. In a sense, it's fading, but it's still there. Uh, some aspects of the game is still cautiously optimistic. Not all of them, but some of them. Uh, with that little rugrat running around. The lighting of the game, I still wonder about. Some of the mechanics of the game, I wonder about. And just hoping it turns out for the best. That's where I'm cautiously optimistic. The crossplay, myself and Ryan Clark was talking the other night, and we're still wondering how the communication is going to take place across the platforms. So if Old Timer Dave is on his PC and I'm playing on my PS5 and Ryan is on his Xbox, how are we all going to communicate? It's cross-platform. Words are hard today. It's cross-platform playing. But what about the communication? There's still a lot of what ifs and how's this going to work for the community. Not only just for me, but I guess for everybody else. I'm sure y'all have questions as well. The most epic thing is this right here. The slot count. Look at this. Kudos, Giants. Where Farming Simulator 19 gave us 1,299 slots on the old console, on the new gen they have given us 2,740 for the PS4 and the Xbox. On the new gen consoles they have given us 5,155. That is a 112% increase for the old gen consoles and a 300% increase for the new gen consoles. Giants, this is epic. You should have done this a long time ago. This is amazing. Kudos to you. That is awesome. I have to say, kudos to you. Because that is amazing. Awesome. Another thing, they have reduced the slot count usage by 70%. And what that means, if you look, the Axion here, Class Axion, in 19, it took 40 slots to use. And now it only takes 12. That is amazing. Kudos, Giants, again. Hot damn. So basically, like I was telling Ryan the other night, I'm using the rule of tens and threes. Tens and threes. So for every mod in 19 that uses 10 slots, theoretically, in FS22, it's going to use 3, and so on. If it uses 20, it's going to use 6. If it uses 30, it's going to use 9, and so on and so on. So the rule of 10s and 3s. That's basically what we're getting at, because the Colossus used 40, and now it uses 12. So 3, 6, 9, 12. There you go. That's going to be it's kind of a rule of thumb. And I also done the math myself and figured this up. With the reduction of slots by 70%, basically, and in essence, with Giants doing that, they have given us 909 slots by doing that from the numbers of FS19 from 1299. Well, 70% of that. That's the way I come up with that. Hopefully, it's accurate, but that's the numbers that I had available, and that's what I used. So, I think all of this is truly amazing. It's awesome. Giants has done an epic job with that. Kudos to you. I don't know. It's amazing, I think, because that makes me totally ecstatic. Oh, email. So, let me know what you think about this down below. I think it is amazing. It's awesome. Giants has actually, I think, outdone themselves on this. I'm not sure about the game itself. I can't, say anything about it. All I've watched is previews and stuff like that. That's available and out now. However, from what I've gathered, this may be the next generation of farm sim. It's quite possible. And with all due respect, I've played many of the other farm games out there, and I may bitch, whine, and complain about this one from time to time. However, it still holds the gold medal above all of them, I have to say. Not only because this is the one I play all the time, because I've played a few of the others, not all of them, but a few, and I wasn't impressed. There is aspects of the games that I did like, and I wish Farm Sim would incorporate, because some of those games, the vehicles, the AI vehicles, isn't static. So if you hit them, they go flying. You actually crash them out. They go flying. They don't move. They're not static. I think was amazing. And in turn with that, you get damage. So, which I'm really hoping they would do, but cautiously optimistic that they don't, because I'll never own a tractor that don't have a dent in it if they can do that. The way I drive. Another thing I do wish they would do, and Ryan and I was talking about it, fact sheets. Just give us a fact sheet or just a rough estimate of the slot counts for the maps and machinery. Because how big are the maps going to be? And did the 70% reduction of the slot count include maps? That's what we're wondering. How far is that 70% reduction going to go? I'm hoping it goes all the way out to maps, implements, tractors, vehicles, everything. That's what I'm hoping. But we can't guarantee it. But let me know what you think down below, because I think this truly is epic. Come on. We've wanted this for a while. We've bitched, whined, complained, and y'all know I have. I bitched, whined, and complained about the slot counts on console for ever since this came out. I bitched about it on 17. I bitched about it on 19. I'm not going to say I won't bitch about it on FS22 because I probably will. But we bitched, whined, and complained. Evidently, we were loud enough. Giants heard us. And the squeaky wheel gets the grease because they've increased that and done that for us. Kudos, Giants. Kudos. Hand clap. That's amazing. I think that is amazing. I'm so glad y'all done that. I think you've outdone yourself on that because of that fact. And I do apologize for uh, the volume and the voice in this. I'm still figuring out my settings. I know it probably sounds stupid. I'm not happy with it. I know it sounds stupid because I'm not happy with it. I'm still figuring those out. But I will get them set, I promise. And they'll be a whole lot better, and I won't sound so goofy on here. One thing I'm actually looking forward to as well is not only the new slot count, but the lighting. They have said something about their lighting, that they have done something different, and I can't wait to see it. Because it's going to be epic, because it needed to change. Some of those maps, the lights were too bright, and it would blind you on. You couldn't even see the farm because the background light and sunlight and stuff was too bright. It was just too much. It was too much. So, I'm hoping they actually change and fix that. The texturing looks really well. And if you haven't seen some of those, the videos are posted on the Giants website. Those two photos that I had are on the Giants website, the blog. They have a documentary or a narrative there. They can tell you about it. It gives a little bit more information than what I do. If you haven't been there, go check that out. I'll put the link to the blog site down below for Giants. It's amazing. All the fact sheets are there. Go check those out. They are amazing. Some of the equipment we're getting, I'm ecstatic about. The slot count, I'm stupidly ecstatic about. I think that's freaking amazing. And I know I've got PC now, but I've also got I've pre-ordered on PC, I've pre-ordered on Xbox, and I've pre-ordered on the PS5 and 4. So I'm still a PC console player, or should I say console PC player. I still do both. I still have the love for console. I'm not dropping that down. Matter of fact, even after I purchased the PC and got it all set up and was playing on it, I turned around and bought an Xbox X. I already own the X, Series X, but a Xbox Series S came available, so I bought it too. Why not? So now I have one in the game room, and I also have my S here at the computer, along with my PS4, and the PS5 is in the game room, so it works out. So it's not that I've not given up on console, because don't think that, because I haven't. I still go to GameStop and look at the games like almost daily when I have a chance, when I'm there. It happens. Kind of a habit, I guess. But anyway, with some of the implement stuff they have given us that's in game now, as far as seasons, I'm ecstatic to try that because it's going to be in game. I'm hoping it's going to turn out really well. I'm hoping anyway. There is a caveat. We all know that. Because there's going to be glitches. There's going to be problems. It's a new gaming system. Not new gaming, but a new game. And hopefully with different base and generators and all that stuff. So therefore, there's going to be problems. So get ready for that. It's going to happen. I mean, you can't create and make a recipe without maybe messing up one or two times. But with that, you have to throw it away and start over. With this, they just make adjustments. It's the digital age. It's electronics. It's fixable. It's a pain in the ass, I agree. And I'll probably bitch about it as well. But please just keep in mind that there's going to be glitches, there's going to be problems, but they are fixable. I still can't believe the mod slot, the slots for mods. Over 5,000 slots for the new gen consoles. Oh my God, can you believe that? It's amazing. Oh, wow. And over 2,000 for the PS4 and Xbox One. That is epic in and of itself. And in being, well, Ryan and I was talking again about it the other night. That's not only going to benefit console players with the increased mod slot, because PCs don't have to worry about slot count because basically it's an endless supply, endless amount because of the storage capacity of the PCs. But console players do. Well, this not only going to benefit console players with the increased slot count, it's going to increase PC players. It's going to benefit them. It's not going to increase them. It's going to benefit them. And why I say that it's going to benefit them is solely because of crossplay. Ryan mentioned it. Never, I didn't even think about it at this point in time until he brought it up. But the crossplay. If you have a PC player that's cross-playing with a person on a PS5, that means they don't have to kick as many mods for it to work and crossplay with a console player on PS5 because of the fact of the increased mod slot count. So that's going to be a benefit to the PC players that cross-play with console players. And I say there's probably not going to be many because of the fact some of the PC guys don't want to give up some of their PC-only mods. And I can understand that. However, to cross-play with a PS5 player or an Xbox X or S or One or PS4, it's going to be simple. You have a folder with all the mods in it that's available for Tostra 12 on the PS5, and you give me a buzz and say, hey, let's jump on Farm Sim. Okay. We'll crossplay. All right, no problem. So the PC player grabs that folder and moves it over to his mod folder with nothing else but that, and you crossplay. And when the game is ended and done and it's saved, the PC player can put it back as they wish. Consoles players don't have that option. We can't move and save and rearrange files as a PC player can because, I mean, granted, the consoles are just miniature computers. That's all they are. As of right now, they're actually miniature powerful computers. But they're not as powerful or as user-friendly to operate or rearrange, should I say, as a PC. The PC, we have free reign. Consoles does not. And never will, actually. So, I know some PC players will crossplay. They've already told me they will. I know they will. Farmer Man, he's going to crossplay. I mean, several of them. Dave will. Old Timer Dave. I will. But I'll probably, instead of just cross-playing, I mean, I may try it out just to see how it works, just test and figure things out. But honestly, if I'm going to do that, I'll just jump on the console that the person's on and play that way. I mean, it'll be much easier for me. and it makes more sense to me to do that because I have it available. Now, if I didn't have it available, by all means, all it is a punch of a few buttons and I'm ready. So let me know what y'all think about that down below. Crossplay for PC and console. How's it going to work? How's the audio going to work? Are we going to have to use the Discord? Is everybody going to have to use Discord? What's going to take place on that? And I know there's other options out there available other than Discord, but Discord to me is the most popular, and that's what I use. But let me know what you think down below on the communication, because I'm still wondering about that, and the crossplay for PC and console. How well is that going to work? Like I said, I know some people is not going to have a problem with it, as I don't. I don't care. I'll crossplay from the PC. Doesn't bother me. I'm not married to the mods. I like the game, and I like the people that I know and play with. That's what matters. The mods just make it easier. But I'm not married to them, by any means. So let me know what y'all think down below on this aspect of it. Another thing I'm really excited about seeing is their base map. The base game map. I want to see that. I want to just tour it, go around looking at it, because it's going to be, hopefully, it's amazing. I'm cautiously optimistic again, Dave. You've got me on that. Cautiously optimistic. Dave has got me on that. It's, I hope that the new base game American map is going to be epic. Surely it will be. I mean, this is hopefully, the next step in Farming Simulator. The holy grail, if you will. Maybe it's not. Hopefully it is. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Because it's up on us. I'm recording this on the 15th of November, 2021 at 4:43 p.m. We don't have far to go, people. We don't have far to go. It's almost here. It's almost up on us. And it's fixing to happen. And I can see it now. Twitch and YouTube is going to be buzzing with live streams and videos. And I found this out and look at this. And I honestly can't wait. And I'll probably be right in the mix of that too. Don't worry. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just thinking it's going to be amazing seeing all that. I love it. I mean, that's why we're here and why we do this. Me, I do it because I just kind of like bitching. But anyway, I really don't. I just wish things were different in some aspects of the game. And I'm not the maker, the creator, or the inventor, or programmer, or anything. Don't claim to be. Have no idea how to do it. I know it's tedious. I know some things are probably harder to do than others. Some things are probably impossible to do. But the probability of them being able to be done is still there on some point. I know consoles can't do everything a PC can, but they can do a lot now. So don't hold giants, Sony, Microsoft, don't hold the consoles back, the new gens. Release them. Show their full potential. Modders, test them out. Push them. Because you're the ones that make this game anyway. Modders, kudos to you. You've always made this game, and you still make this game. It's still amazing because of you. So push the edge. Push the pencil. Let's see what these new gen consoles can do. Because I've done some things on console from FS19 that Giant said wasn't possible, but I did it. There's video to prove it. They said I couldn't play on a PC map because it was accidentally released and it's not for consoles, but I did. And I terraformed it, and I done things that shouldn't have been able to be done, but I did. And there's video. So, I mean, it's not that it can't be done, because I know it can, some aspects of it. Maybe it shouldn't have been able to be done, but it was. So, let's push the edge of the pencil to the edge of the paper and see what happens. I mean, we can't break it. Well, maybe. I can probably tear up a steel ball with a rubber hammer, but that's beside the point. I mean, if we can pick up 20-something ton cotton bales, 4,000 liter hay bales, square and round, auto load those, why can't we auto load a single 8-foot log on a trailer on console? I don't understand it. We can auto load cotton bales, we can auto load hay bales, silage bales, but we can't auto load a single 8-meter log. I said foot a while ago, but it's meters. An 8-meter log. I don't understand it. I know people say, oh, well, the script is not there. They can't process the script. What I'm wondering is how much more script does an 8-meter log have than a 4,000 liter silage bale or hay bale or straw bale or a 10 or 20,000 liter cotton bale? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. I mean, hell, if nothing else, drop it down to 4-meter logs. Who cares? It's still a log. It don't have to be 8 meters. Drop it down to 4 meters. Auto load 4-meter logs on console instead of 8-meter. Works perfect. I still think it can be done. I honestly do. In my head, it can be. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my head, it can be done. Not saying it's correct or right, but I think it's possible. Still, I'm amazed. The slot counts. I've bitched about that for months and months and months, and we finally get it. Oh, and modders, please. I have one request on maps. When you create the map, and I understand the barriers, you don't own this land as you see here. I understand that when you go outside your field area, but please make the roads purchasable so we can collect our grass and stuff from the roadway and get it off the roadway. I don't care if it's for $0 or $1,000, whatever, it's $1 million, I don't care, but make the roadways purchasable, please. It makes it so much easier, because I know I don't own the land, but in real life, if I'm mowing and grass gets over in the roadway and I want to go get it, I can. Now, if it goes across the fence into someone else's pasture, blah, 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 it's my fault, no big deal. But the road is like a public domain, per se. If I drop a hay bale on the road, I'm going to go back and get it. I'm not going to say, well, I don't own that, I can't get it. Makes no sense. At least allow the roadways to be purchasable for $0, $1 million, 500,000. I don't care, but allow us to purchase those so we can actually have access to that ground area. That's the only thing I ask. As of right now, I'm sure it'll change without a doubt. Y'all know who I am. So if you would, please, in the comments down below, let me know what y'all think about some of the stuff we've talked about. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, I don't care. Agree with me, disagree with me. Whichever way, I don't care. But please, Tell me what you think. I don't care which way it is, how it is, or what it is. I'm curious. A thumbs up would be great. Subscribe if you hadn't already. You know, all the good stuff. And trust me, there's going to be more lunchtime discussions coming out. Hopefully, one right after release. I'm hoping. Uh, Give me a little time to check it out and play with it and see what it is and see what I like and dislike about it. But as of right now, Giants, kudos to you. You've done an epic job with that slot count. To me, that's probably the most epic part of this game as of right now. Well, that should just about do it, guys. I thank everyone for stopping in. I appreciate all your views, all your thumbs up. All the new subscribers, thank you. All the old subscribers, thank you. And until next time, we'll catch you later.